Alright, so picture this. You're going about your day and suddenly, something happens that makes you go, wait, what? Today I'm diving into some of the most mind-blowing coincidences that actually happened. Trust me, these are going to make you question reality. First up, let me introduce you to the story of the twins with the same lives. In Ohio, two identical twins were separated at birth and adopted by different families. They grew up without knowing each other existed. But here's the kicker. They were both named James. They both became police officers, married women named Linda, divorced, and then married women named Betty. Oh, and get this. They both had sons they named James Allen. If that doesn't make you believe in fate, I don't know what will. Now let's talk about the case of the bullet that found its mark twice. In 1893, a man named Henry Ziegland thought he had dodged fate. He broke up with his girlfriend, who was so devastated that her brother tried to shoot him. The bullet grazed Henry's face and lodged in a tree. Years later, Henry decided to cut down that same tree and use dynamite to blow it up. The explosion sent the bullet flying, hitting Henry in the head and killing him instantly. Talk about fate coming full circle, right? Then there's the spooky tale of the unlucky taxi. In Bermuda, a man was struck and killed by a taxi while riding a moped. Exactly 1 year later, his brother was killed in the same spot, by the same taxi, driven by the same driver, and with the same passenger on board. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? And here's a heartwarming one to balance things out. The twins who met on a plane. In 1979, two women sat next to each other on a flight and started chatting. They quickly realized they were both adopted and had the same birth date. After some digging, they discovered they were twins separated at birth. Imagine meeting your long-lost sibling on a random flight. Lastly, let's not forget the Book of Prophecies coincidence. In 1898, a novel called Futility was published, featuring a ship named Titan that hits an iceberg and sinks. Sound familiar? 14 years later, the Titanic disaster happened under eerily similar circumstances. It's almost as if the book predicted the future. So, there you have it. Coincidences that are so bizarre, they almost seem like they were plucked out of a movie script. It just goes to show you that truth really is stranger than fiction. If these stories blew your mind, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you have any crazy coincidences of your own. Until next time, keep your eyes open. You never know when a mind-blowing coincidence might be just around the corner.